Hi there. In this video we'll be taking a look at this Veger Powerbank TC130 25,000 not 100 milliamp hour power bank, and it's capable of 130 watts maximum output. So that means 100 watts on one output and 30 watts on the other output, and that's a lot. So thank you very much, Veger, for sending this in. It's a beast of a unit. As you can see here, it has a display showing the charge state. It can charge itself at 60 watts. So that's quite fast charging, 2 hours to fully recharge the unit. And it has power delivery 100 watts for Type-C devices. 3.0 power delivery, quick charge 3.0, 18 watts for quick charge and 130 total for power delivery, both cables combined. It has one USB-C as a slot, let's say like that, and a USB-A and 2 included cables. This I really like in power banks, to have the cable always with the power bank and be nicely tucked away. High density battery, warranty, travel friendly because it's below 100 watt hours. That's the maximum for travel as far as I'm aware. And it can charge laptops, tablets, smartphones and whatever at the end of the day. These are the inputs, as you can see right here, through the Type-C connector and the Type-C cable, so it can do from any of them all of those input modes. And output 18 watts through USB-A and all the other ones through 100 watts max through Type-C cable and 30 watts max through Lightning. So that's for Apple devices. And battery capacity 92.5 watt hour. And here we have the unit, fast charging, as you can see here. The cables, which I again really like. Rounded cables coming nicely out of here. Charge whatever you need and then just put it back, and it's always with you. So it's not like you took the power bank and you forgot the cable, because that's literally not possible in this situation. All the info right here, also on the unit itself. A power button right here. Nope, it might not be pre-charged. Sometimes it happens if it stays a bit more in storage somewhere, it discharges. So let's see, how will I charge it? Through this or through this? I connected my tester to the Samsung 45 watt power brick. Let's plug this in and see what it decides to draw out of it. Oh, instantly went to 45 watts. That's nice. But it's not drawing that, it's drawing 10 watts. It only has chosen the 45 watt protocol. And yep, it's charging from 0. You know what? Actually, I remembered I have a 65 watt charger. So that's above what the power bank can do. Some info about it right here. So in Type-C, it can do maximum 65. This one doesn't seem to be playing nicely with my Samsung phones, but let's see if it plays nicely with this power bank, and it allows it to draw whatever it wants. Whoa, instantly 34. Okay, so it's drawing about almost 69 watts. It went to 20 volts, 3 amps directly. So this is freaking really fast charging now. because now we are not at 0% anymore, so maybe it decides to take more. Yeah, so it went to the max that this is giving. So it was just because the battery was at absolute 0%. But again, we don't see exactly the protocol they are using, but I'm quite sure it's power delivery at the moment. So yeah, this can max out my Samsung. This cannot max it out because this is 5 watts stronger than what this can draw. But I'm going to use this because it will for sure charge faster. And we will also see if this heats up when charging at maximum power. That went to 3% just while I was cleaning things up. 4%, you could see it. So we have the warranty card and the little leaflet with the modes that this can do. So it will charge in 2.5 hours. Yeah, that's freaking fast, honestly. I really like this power bank. And how to charge it, yeah, obviously, and how to charge your devices, so it can do multiple devices at once, which is quite cool. We're at 69%, drawing even more. This is barely warm. So it's about 1 hour and 5 minutes more or less from when we started to charge this from 0%, and it's at 85%. So with a good charger, it can do in 1 hour and 5 minutes 85%. So this thing takes 1.5 hours to go from 0 to 99%. Wow. Still drawing 33 watts. This is more than most power banks draw from the start, and this is drawing it at 99%. So probably in a matter of minutes this will be charged. 100% at 1 hour and 40 minutes. So it charged faster than its rating basically. What I want to test now is what power it will use to charge my S23 Ultra, but I need to remove the case because this tester doesn't go enough in with the case. Yeah, and we can see it going up. What? 48 watts for a moment. I never saw this phone draw as much from anything else up until now. And it settled down to 42 watts, almost 43. Testing with my daughter's Huawei P30 Pro, it decided to stay at around 18 watts, but it's drawing about 18 watts based on protocol. And my other daughter's Samsung is drawing about 18 watts, although they decided to talk on a protocol of 15 watts, it's drawing more. So yeah, it depends a lot on what protocols your phone supports and how much it wants to pull from the charger. But as you could see, the power bank can deliver a lot. I'm going to test on a laptop now and see what we get. I have here an HP ZBook. Let's see what it's able to pull from this. Come on, get in there. Decided to power it on to force it to draw a bit more, so it's drawing 55 watts. It's quite close to the maximum it can actually draw. So this guy is freaking impressive, honestly. Laptop's own charger is a 65 watt charger. But before topping off, let's see what a bigger this one is a Dell laptop can draw via this USB. Woohoo! If the laptop is doing something, 84 watts. Yeah, that's pretty nice. Via single Type-C port. And yes, it has pass-through charging, so while it's charging itself, it can charge other devices, although at a really low speed, probably until it's fully charged, and then it will bump up the speed. Did a test out of curiosity to see how much it takes to charge my S23 Ultra from Samsung from 0 to 100%, and it took 32% out of this battery to charge it. So yeah, I'm estimating maybe around 3 full charges for an S23 Ultra this thing can do, which is quite nice. Okay, this is at 100%, and now I'm going to start testing the capacity at 5 volts with the tester that I test all power banks. So we are drawing 0.35 amps, 4.97 volts, sorry, and here we will see milliamp hours. Current has gone up just a tiny bit. We have 2224 milliamp hour and we are still at 85%. Continuing to draw out of it at a much higher current with a different power bank. In theory same capacity, but this is made to start a car, so it's much bigger. And we are at 12,660, 9% remaining, and it's done. Let me see if I can power it on, remove this, because obviously it cannot output anything. 0% flickering, and it will not power on, so I need to plug this for a moment into something else to get a reading. Let's see what we get. Wake this thing up. So 13,213 milliamp hours. And that's about it for testing this really freaking awesome power bank. Lots of juice in it. Again, will charge my phone about 3 times, which not many power banks can do. In my test, it's just a bit below its rated capacity, but I didn't test exactly at 3 amps, so it might have a different efficiency at a lower power being drawn from it. So the circuitry inside is consuming the same thing for higher or lower draw, but if we draw lower, we keep the circuit inside woken up for longer, so it consumes itself more. That's why maybe we got a bit of a lower power. Doesn't freaking matter. Maybe with more cycles it will actually get to the rated power. Anyway, it's an awesome power bank, and yeah, it's basically able to charge laptops. So, and ultrabooks for sure, quite it will give them quite a big boost in life, better life. So yeah, thank you very much Veger for sending this unit in. Also really interesting design on it. It's good for gripping, so you are not dropping this easily. That's about it. So if anybody has any questions, feel free to ask in the comments, and as always, see you in the next video. And I'm going to write exactly on video its tested capacity compared to the rated one. And yeah, see you in the next one again. Bye.